right, next up on the block, we have Stass Alley from Star Wars. This is an older one. This is from, let's see what we can find here in terms of exact year, 2005. So close to 16 years ago or so there. She comes with her bark speeder, as you see right there. And I'm going to walk you through it. So first things first, we got about standard size, about 3 3/4 inch or 1/18 scale. 1/18 on the bark speeder, 1/18 on the figure itself. Comes with a standard articulation that was common for this figure at that time. So not a ton in the elbows or knees, but she doesn't need it. She's just going to ride the bark speeder all around. Moreover, though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the condition. This is a condition report, so we're going to show you the condition. I'll start on the back because that's easiest. And the easiest thing that we found to do, the best way for you to see exactly what you need to know about this figure is by shining the light off the surface. So you can see a slight bend in the card up top. And let me feel, is there a crease? Just the slightest of crease really right there. That's about it. So that can be made flat if you care about such things, if you care about the packaging. A lot of times with these, that tape comes undone, it buckles, it tears, it does a number of things, but we don't see that happening right here. Get through the back, turn it over, take a look at, you know, at first what we'll do is the card. See the card up top, all along there. Hard to get, you know, I'm going to bend it just so you can see the light. Bend it back to where it belonged. You can see a lid. There you go. No real issues. No scrapes, scratches, etc. And then we'll do the same with this plastic. The bubble is tough on these because it is round all the way around. What that often does is it ends up getting crushed, but I'm not seeing or feeling that. Same over here on the front and the bottom just for good measure. So all around a pretty good piece. This is from 2005, the Stass Alley and the Bark Speeder. Next up on the block, we've got for you from about 2005, the firing laser cannon version of a spider droid. So it is wind up. Can you see that right there? Yeah, you can see that wind up. It's got that that patina on it, so it looks like it actually looks more like a steampunk piece than it does Star Wars piece. But this is from the Revenge of the Sith line. It's about 1/18 scale, so you can see roughly the size of the figure and the card right there. Comes with that wind-up action. So you put its legs on. They take it off for the packaging, just so otherwise it would be a huge monster. They'd have to put it in a box, and it would be tougher to market at that price point. And I'm going to walk you through the condition. This is a video condition report. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the back. You can see a little bit of bending right there, but that's almost manufactured. That's how it came from the manufacturer. You can see the tape is tight where the window bubble fastens from the front around. We'll show you the bottom as well. The front's a little bit tougher to show you, but I will. First, we'll start off on the card on the top. Real blemishes, no tears, no breakage. And then this is a little bit tougher just because of all this round plastic. So I'll do my best to get the studio lights to shine off every angle here. Major thing you're looking for is there does not seem to be any cracking or anything like that. We can even see through that there is no real discoloration, no yellowing bubble. So all around a pretty cool figure. For you completists out there, especially the Revenge of the Sith line, you're going to want this for your giant battle scenes. Head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com. You can bid on this live in our live auction event, or you can leave your pre-bids right now. You can do both, whatever way makes you happy. We look forward to seeing you at the auction. Next on the block, we've got for you some droid stuff. We got the battle droid. This is the destroyer droid battle launcher. So you'll remember that scene in the movie where these things would zoom on out looking like that, and then they would unfurl to full robot. That's not two of them. I don't know. I don't know if... I think that's two separate ones, so I don't think this actually does unfurl. I'm going to say it doesn't. I think that's so that you can shoot that at your clones, and then this one is so you can reenact as though it had unfurled. Using modern technology, they can probably make that toy where it would unfurl exactly the way it's supposed to. Let's take a close-up look at it so you can see that destroyer droid. A little crazy looking, especially by today's standards, but still pretty neat. I'm going to walk you through the condition of it, though. So first thing you notice is it is brand new in the packaging, never been opened, never been displayed. It's about 1/18 scale, like a lot of the figures from that time. And we'll do a quick walkthrough on the actual condition of the packaging then. Since you know what's inside, we'll do the packaging. So you can see a little bend right there in the card. Mostly just your typical shelfware. Gouges. Sometimes these get notches on the side from where they caught shelf. And let's try and get the top of that card. Can we do that? A little tough. Yeah, so there you go. There's the light on the top of the card. And then finally the light on there. It shines back brightly, which means that all getting reflected. There's no cracks, dents. Slight dent right there, which I think corresponds with this. Yeah, so it whacked into something somewhere in its history. There. Finally, I'll show you right here. You can see the whiteness of the backdrop. You can see not a ton of discoloration. It looks like it may be maybe in the beginning stages, but certainly not yellow or brittle. There you have it. Separatist Forces. This is from the Clone Wars series. Not the animated Clone Wars, but the Clone Wars series figures. This is the Destroyer Droid Battle Launcher. Next up on the block, we got some more droids for you. Everybody loves droids, and this is a whole army of them. You're getting, what, 3 of them? Yeah, 3 droids in there. I'll show you first the size. They're about 1/18 scale, so some are a little bit bigger than the regular 3 3/4, but that is in keeping with the scale of some of these droids. You get the regular battle droid, the destroyer droid, and the, what do they call that, a super droid? Is that what it was called? Should tell me on the back here. I'm just going to call him a super droid. Why not? Yeah, super battle droid. Battle droid, super battle droid, and then the destroyer droids. Does he... I don't think he actually does ball up into circular mode, but he certainly is articulated, as are they all, with the standard articulation of that time. So let's let you see him close up. And you can head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com and you can zoom in on the photos that we take in the catalog. So if this doesn't do it for you, you can certainly look at those. This, we're going to show you the condition. We do these condition reports so that you see exactly what you're getting. Since we can't have you here in the studio through the computer, the best way that we can do it is to give you an experience almost like you were here handling it yourself. So the first thing we're going to do is shine the light everywhere so you can see all the nooks and crannies. Look for any kind of bends or tears or creasing. Slight bash right there. We'll do the same on the front, first at the top of the card, through the sides. Pretty good. And finally the bubble itself. Bubble shines back really nice. Means there's no breaks in the card. A little dust, a little shelfware. Dust on it there, but feeling, I thought I felt, oh, there it is. Slight bend right here and one right there. Little crush wear. Can you see that? Just a slight dimple to the card right at that corner. That's common on the corners. I'm surprised it's not on all 4. It was actually in pretty good shape. And the same right here. And that card is tight. Bubble is tight on the card with no bending or no lifting. I'm going to show you if you can see right here where the whiteness is in the backdrop on the table below. You'll see it's a little bit darker on the inner bubble than it is on the outer bubble. It's not yellowed. That is the very, very, very beginning early signs of it. Now it displays fantastic. Displays, once this focuses on it, it'll display like this, so no real issues there. Well, let's get it to actually focus. It's tough. They're darker figures, and Like to focus. There we go. So it displays great, but if you do end up being the winner on this item, when you add this to your collection, make sure that you're holding it in the correct temperature and humidity, just to make sure it does not discolor early. You don't turn in yellow, you don't want to turn in brittle. Not there yet, and it probably won't be for a while, but you can see just those beginnings. So head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com. You can see all the photos for this. You can zoom in to your heart's content, do what exactly you need to learn more about it. You can leave your pre-bids, you can ask questions, you can read the descriptions. Ultimately, the best thing for you to do to put this into your Star Wars army is to join us live on auction day at TheBigToyAuction.com, and just like these separatist forces, you defend your bids against everybody else trying to take what is yours. Best of luck, of course, you.